Okay, hey, so I finally saved up my money and got FIFA 16 because I'm poor, 'cause I'm a student, and decided to start a new career mode. I'm not going to do the same thing as I did before, with the viewers select my team and go for it, because I ended up with someone really silly and it was quite difficult, especially for a first one. Maybe I'll go back to be a similar level team in the future, but from now and I crack on. I think I'll go with Newport County. I don't support them, just the same Cardiff City supporter, but they're a Welsh team. They're down in League Two, and perhaps I can build them up to be quite a decent team. And hopefully, in a few years' time, down in the career mode, they can be in the Premier League and fighting for top honours. Yeah. So obviously, yeah, I'm a Cardiff City fan, but I'm hoping to get Newport County. I'm gonna skip through this because it's all boring and. Okay, so as you can see, I've been invited to some tournaments as a new feature, obviously, in FIFA 16, and it's quite exciting actually. Let's have a look. See who's that? Let's just go for that one. European International Cup. It's the most money. I'm not gonna lie, it's pure greed. Okay, so hopefully a new thing is training, so I'll have to get to grips with that. As I had to go at this at all. It's the first time I've actually been on the career mode in 16. Okay, my league objective, let's have a look. Finish mid-tables. Hopefully I can get a bit higher above that, but that should be a minimum standard, and I think that's pretty achievable. Let's have a look. Okay, the cup run, round of 32 stage. That's the first round, isn't it? Yeah, hopefully I'm not going to be that bad that I'm not going to make it to the first round. But yeah, let's have a look at what players I can sign. Obviously I've gone with a 60% boost to my budget, because why not? Let's have a look at my squad. So looking at my squad report. Okay, so I've got 3 goalkeepers. They're a nice age. They should do the job for now, and decent values as well. Right back, got a few. All nice ages as well. There's no one over 30 so far, so that should be pretty good for the future. At least I got no one so far on the brink of retirement. Maybe could look at bringing in a centre back. Might have enough cover for that. Got plenty of centre backs, so maybe I can ship one or two of these off on loan. Especially this guy over here, he's only 18, overall 44. So maybe send him out on loan. Okay, so maybe I definitely need to bring in some left backs. There's only 2 and one's only 17 years old and 45 overall, so that's definitely something that needs to be looked at. Okay, we've got a couple of decent centre midfielders. Maybe bring in 1 or 2 more, but they shouldn't struggle in that area. I'm gonna know right midfielders. That's a bit worrying. Okay. Should have enough strikers. So, objectives for the transfer window is going to be a left back, at least 1 or 2 left backs, and some right midfielders, because that is shockingly short. Okay, so I've identified 3 left backs. I could try. They're pretty big clubs, but I think I could maybe poach them on loan. And the other one's from Cardiff City. Rival club, I know, but I think I could maybe snatch him. It's pretty much my wage budget, but I'm planning to raid the loan market a bit more than the buying market, just because of the financial position that I'm in. Yeah, so I'm going to look at possibly signing Declan John. Okay, so advance time's gone in 2 days, and Manchester City have accepted my 2-year loan for Angelino. I'm going to stall this for a couple of days and see what comes of my Declan John offer, but I think this could be a good deal for the club. So stall that for 1 or 2 days and see what happens. Okay, rejected. With more than that, let's have a look. Okay, so I think he's going to be a bit out of the price range anyway, so I'll go back off that. And I'll accept him and bring him into the club. Should provide a good backup for the club. So advance now on to the first game. I believe it's the tournament, the European International Cup. Okay, so I should have that Angelino to go straight into the club, straight into the team. 63 overall. That's pretty decent. I'm pretty happy with that. So yeah, I'm gonna throw him straight in there and see how we get on. Okay, so I've put in a transfer offer for, let's have a look at, what's his name? Patrick Roberts. I've previously signed him in FIFA 15 with a previous career mode, and he has done a superb job for me. So I've offered him a 2-year loan with a future transfer fee of 600,000. I don't think they're going to go for it, but be a bit cheeky, is it? So yes, hopefully that'll come off for me, and hopefully I'll get a decent player, because I've signed him with Cardiff City in the Championship, and I've actually got promoted with him in the squad, and he has really shone as a player, actually. Okay, so I've also put in an offer of 400,000 for this guy. He looks from a site on the internet, so FIFA, I do use that to look up the players rather than waste time scouting them on here, because I just feel that's just a lot of time consuming and can end up missing out players. So I looked him up and he looks pretty decent, 70 overall with an 85 potential. So I've offered 400,000, 17 years old. He's probably not going to go for that, but stranger things have happened. Okay, so I'm going to play this match. I'll then record the highlights, and then I'll leave it there for this episode. Okay, so that's the first match over. It was 1-1 draw, but it was very close. They were very on top of me, though. They had a lot of the possession. I'm not sure the exact stats, but they had a lot of the possession during the match. First own goal was quite fluky. I took a shot, he stuck a leg out and it deflected it in, but quite lucky to get that goal. But yeah, at 1 point, quite happy. Let's have a look at the match recap. Okay, the first goal there, shot, took a deflection into the net quite early on, but quite lucky. Sometimes things like that falls for you on the day. Okay, so they come back at me a couple of minutes later, like 15 minutes in, trying to attack and popped it in. The rest of the match was pretty much them in possession, the odd attack towards the end. I did attack a tiny bit, but it was pretty much all them. So I was quite lucky to get a 1-1 draw. So I'm going to have a look at the tactics and see where we went wrong. Okay, so just let the rest of these play out. Bit caught out of position there. Go back to the ball. Quite close to the end of the match. Hit the post there. So I'll take the positives. We didn't lose. I had actually more shots looking at that. They dominated possession. It's not surprising. Seems the size of the team that I actually versed. But yeah, pretty happy with that. It seems we're a small team from South Wales in League 2. So yeah, taking the positives. Okay, so I'm going to leave it here for this match. Looking at the tables after that for the competition, pre-season competition, I'm second with 1 point. Behind Cork City. It's looking good. Hopefully I can get something out of that. Competition and get bit of cash and maybe can improve my squad a bit more. So, but for now, this is the end of this episode. Hopefully you'll come back. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, and thank you very much for watching.